Southwest Brawl 7 taking place March 31st. And right now, we're joined by CJ Boston to talk about his upcoming amateur fight. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you.
Know that you're coming off of a fight not that long ago. So take us back to the Jackson's MMA series. I know you weren't successful that night, but tell us about the fight, how you felt.
That was one of the most surreal, life-changing experience I ever had. I want to say, I came out. I did not expect the spotlight to hit me. I didn't expect the atmosphere to be like that. You know, I was told that this upcoming fight, is going to be like night and day compared to my debut. Jackson's MMA series. I'm blessed that they even invited me out there with no experience. You know, they're affiliated with the UFC, so I was told they try to emanate the UFC. So, like, it was, I did not expect that. And when I got in the cage, that's when things got really weird. You know, I didn't see anybody but my opponent. Everything else was black around me, and I didn't hear anything. None of that. And you know, all that comes with it. Like, it comes with experience. I gotta get more experience so I could tune into everything, especially my coaches, because I didn't hear a word they were telling me. They said they were telling me this, telling me that. I ain't hear nothing. I didn't have no thoughts in my head. You know, I just went out there and tried to kill him, but I wasn't creative enough. You know, so I learned from it, and I'm coming into this next one ready to go.
That was your first amateur fight, right?
That was my first amateur fight. Only been training for about a year and a couple months.
What was the excitement and the nerves like backstage before the walkout when your music hit? How'd that all feel?
See, that's another weird thing. Me growing up, you know, I was into a lot of things. You know, I never really been shy. Played football my whole life. Played a year at New Mexico State at the collegiate level. So nerves, I didn't have none. I was calm as can be. Even when I walked out, I was calm. Like, I was too confident. I was overconfident. So I didn't really have that adrenaline, which is what I'm trying to take into the next fight. You know, I can't underestimate my opponent. I underestimated this opponent. I thought my athletic abilities and my strength would get the job done so I can knock him out. But I ain't knock him out.
So what do you feel that you are able to take away from that first in-cage experience?
I will take away being aware. I will take away breathing. And I will take away having fun, being creative. You know, not underestimating anybody, because anything can happen. Anybody can be beat. So I'm going into the next one, bringing all that with me. You know?
So you've been training for a little bit over a year. How did you transition to MMA?
Crazy story. Played football and started working at Target, and I was like, what am I doing with my life? I'm an athlete. I'm supposed to be doing something, like dealing to use my body, you know. And John, he came up to me and was like, hey, you ever did mixed martial arts? And I was like, no, man, what's up? He's like, you should come to my gym, Legacy MMA. So I went there. It was kind of iffy at first, but then once I got rolling, you know, I was like, dang, this is good. This is fun, having fun. Started researching, started learning about it, and I got into it. I think it's better than football. You know, it's safer. This is an ancient art. This go way back when. You know, so I'm with it. I'm here to stay.
Growing up, had you ever been a fight fan, watch boxing or anything?
Nah, I barely even watched TV. I was just always out. We were always doing stuff. I was getting into fights, but I didn't watch fights. Barely. I watched the big fights, you know, the ones everybody talking about, but I wasn't watching every fight just to watch.
And how has your perception of fighting now changed as becoming a martial artist?
I take it more seriously, just like you said, becoming a martial artist. I'm becoming a martial artist. It's a lifestyle. I changed my diet. I'm changing how I act, and I'm training every day, and I'm learning every day. So that's all you got to do.
And training at Legacy MMA, you said?
Legacy MMA, Doniana Boxing, Gracie Barra in El Paso. So training in a lot of places, meeting a lot of people, learning a lot of things.
And tell us about what you do. What's a training day like for you?
Well, I'll tell you what I did today. Usually when I don't have work or classes, because I'm in school, I'm a full-time student. But usually when I don't have any of that, my full day is I wake up, I stretch, and I get a run. And after I get my run in, I come back and stretch, eat. And then after I eat, I watch some videos. And after I do that, I go hit the weights. Either the weights or pool. I like to change it up. It's either I'm hitting the weights or pool, or just shadow boxing. I like to be outside. And then I'm like 15 minutes from the mountains. I go to the mountains, be out there. And then if I have chance to get some work in with the mitts or whatever, hit the bags, I do that. But I always train like a structured class at night. I train every night. And, yeah, but I do a lot on my own, so it just depends on what I have in front of me, because I got stuff to take care of besides martial arts.
From Jackson's MMA Series 24 to Southwest Brawl 7, is there enough time for us to really see a new CJ Boston in that cage?
You're going to see a new CJ. You're going to see something new. You're going to see me fluid. You're going to see me throwing kicks. You're going to see me trying to do everything I can do. I believe I'm an athlete, and I have speed and power, and I'm going to bring that to the game. I'm going to use that. What I'm going in, how I'm going in, I'm gonna try to move so fast that he can't even land a hit. It's gonna be different.
Now, heading into this fight, do you know anything about your opponent?
I don't know nothing. All I know is he got boxing experience. This is his debut. He's debuting at this event. I debuted at a way bigger event. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with Southwest Brawl. Believe me, I'm thankful for the opportunity to be in it. But the atmosphere will be like night and day. The lights will be on. I've been to Southwest Brawl last year. I was supposed to fight August 12th, and my opponent didn't show up. So I have experience. I was there at the weigh-ins. I know what to expect. I'm already visualizing it. I'm already visualizing myself in the cage. I'm seeing it. I know the facility, the convention center. Like, I've been in there. So I'm not shy to this. It's nothing new. So I feel more confident. And, I feel like I was supposed to lose. I had to lose early. I was talking so much crap, so confident. I had to get a little humble.
Will it make a difference in the atmosphere being closer to home?
Nah, because I'm not from Las Cruces. My home is, I claim Mobile, Alabama. I was born in New Orleans, but I moved to Alabama when I was 6. But I do have family coming out, so that's good, because the first fight I did not have any family members there. So this will be a lot different, because I have people there watching, people there who's coming to support me. So I gotta go out with that win.
What was it like after football? You said you found a job, so was there a period of lostness?
There was a period of lostness. There was a period of what am I doing with my life? Even had negative thoughts that came up about suicide, which it is what it is. But I found myself now, and this is what I'm meant to do. It felt natural being in that cage. Felt like I was supposed to be doing that. So this is what I'm gonna stick with. This is what I'm investing in.
Was it almost too much fun, that first fight?
Too much. It was crazy.
You two were chucking leather at each other like crazy. Did a lot of the training go out of the window at that moment?
Exactly, because I feel like I'm decent on the ground. I wouldn't say I'm the top grappler by any means, but I am decent on the ground, and I didn't even move. I didn't even try to move. I didn't have any thoughts going through my head. It was like I was in the cage, but I wasn't. It was an out-of-body experience when I was on the ground. So, you can only know what it feels like if you're in there. That's what they say, and that's the truest thing you can say. It's unreal. It's an unreal feeling.
And then the thought about wanting to get back to training, walking out of the cage that night.
Oh yeah, I trained that Monday. I didn't take any days off. The only day off I had was Sunday because I was still at the hotel. We were driving back that day. But even Sunday night, I stretched. So, and that's what's crazy. When you're in the cage, when you're getting hit, it looks like it hurts, but it don't. I didn't feel no pain. I didn't feel the punching. I was just taking them, So it's crazy. This is fun. It's a fun sport.
How did Sunday feel compared to how you would feel a Sunday after a college football game?
To be real with you, I was more sore. Well, I never played in an actual football game. I was on the sideline, but I practiced, and I played in football games in high school, but college level, no. I didn't play. I didn't get on the field. But compared to my high school football games, I would say I was more sore after that than I was at the fight. After the fight, so I don't know what's to be said about that.
Well, it's almost you'd figure that because you're playing 60 minutes of football that gets extenuated versus 15 minutes of a fight. I'd almost think you would end up a little more exhausted and beat up a little bit after the football game. But obviously, the fight, it made you excited for this next opportunity.
Yes, very excited.
What is it about CJ Boston that you feel that you're a different kind of fighter than the other guys that we see out here?
Because I am good and I'm spiritual. I grew up living an evil lifestyle, and now I'm living a more positive lifestyle. I'm meditating. I'm stretching. I'm in tune with my energy. I'm getting smarter every day. I'm training every day. I have the work ethic. I have everything lined up to be successful. I got accepted to Jackson's MMA Academy, and I will be attending, and I'll be living there May 15th. I'm moving May 15th, and I'll be with the big dogs, learning from them. So I feel like I have everything in front of me to be successful. All I have to do is do it. You can talk about it. Anybody can say they do this, they do that. They want to do this, they want to do that. But that don't mean anything if you don't put the work in. And I put work in. So that's all I'm trying to do. I'm hungry. I want to be successful. I want a better life for myself and my family. So I'm not going to stop. In life, this life's too short to not try. So I'm going to keep going. I listen to motivational speeches. Les Brown, motivational speaker. Will Smith, all of them say the same thing. Anybody can be successful if you put in the work, if you visualize it, if you see it. Conor McGregor, law of attraction. I'm attracting the UFC. I am going to the UFC. I will make a living off of this. I will get sponsored. I will open doors for new opportunity. Whatever it comes, I'm not stopping.
What kind of performance do you expect to have at Southwest Brawl 7?
The kind of performance that gives you chills when you're watching it. I'm going to put on the show.
Who did you need to thank and shout out to?
I would like to thank Sensei Oscar for allowing me to train at Legacy. I would like to thank Adam Morales for being there and helping me get better. I would like to thank my parents for finally supporting what I want to do and believing that I have what it takes. I would like to thank everybody in my life who made an impact on how I think, and that changed me to be the man that I am right now. And I like to say rest in peace to my sister, Mary Boston, who died when she was 15. My only sister, my only sibling. So now I'm here living for her and my family, and it ain't gonna stop.
Southwest Brawl 7, March 31st. We'll see you guys in Las Cruces. CJ Boston, thank you for the time, sir.
Thank you for having me.